Hello, Scorpio and Scorpio rising friends. Sondra from For Your Chi. Welcome to January 2024. This is exciting to be in this new year with all of you. Okay, so same story here. First 6 houses on YouTube. Remainder of the reading is on Patreon. Tier 2 is what you want. Link is below. Tier 2 will also get you my Tier 1 predictions for 2024 for all 12 signs of the zodiac. Okay, and I will also put a booking link for those of you that want to book a session with me in the link below. You can view my schedule and book at the same time. But your first house, love begins, the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. Your cup overrunneth the first couple of days of January. And so it is, and so shall it be, Scorpio. If you're one of those Scorpios that do New Year's resolutions or affirmations or both, I would highly recommend it in the first couple of days in January. I don't say that for all signs, but I'm going to say that because of Ace of Cups here, along with opportunity. You could also get a phone call or hear some sort of communication or word about a new opportunity for those of you who are looking for that, especially a new job opportunity. With what I'm seeing here with your first 6 houses, and we won't get to the 10th house, but that's all looking amazing, Scorpio, for those of you that want a new job or more money. And speaking of wanting more money, you have sacral chakra, you want. Now, it's going to be important to get out of the I want category and get back into the affirmations of I am a money magnet. Okay, that's a Louise Hay one. And my income constantly increases is another one of hers. Also, it's important to remain in a state of gratitude as much as you possibly can with the sacral chakra in the 2nd house. They're saying recovery here. Your money is recovering. Perhaps you've had to spend quite a bit recently. Well, join the club, right? But it appears that you have spent some money that has, paid something off or paid a bill that you needed to pay. So that's fantastic, all right? Now, get to work on manifesting more money for 2024. 3rd house. Your brother, sister, alone, quiet time, 4 of Swords in traditional tarot. Now, some of them could have just come off of a breakup. I see that with the 4 of Swords quite often, or they could be studying very hard. Now, their advice card is to look for a sign, especially if they're meditating. Okay, they may need to receive some information from the divine that's going to help them right now and in the near future. Your 4th house. Well, this is not looking so good. 4th house, house of home disruption. It's a falling tower in traditional tarot. Now, there's always a word of caution when this card shows up in your 4th house. You don't want to take any major risks. Don't be climbing up on a ladder. Don't have anyone else climbing up on a ladder where they could fall. Make sure you're when you leave the house, make sure things are turned off and unplugged. Make sure your doors are locked, your alarm is on if you have an alarm, things of that nature. Make sure your home is in good repair. If you know that you need to repair something, do whatever you can to make sure that it is repaired properly. You do not want to leave something undone like that with a card like this in the 4th house. Now, some of you, the advice card is this situation will improve. The other thing that I would suggest is getting a smudge stick, smudging your entire house. You may have to wait until everyone's gone so they don't bitch about the smell and stuff like that. But there also could be an argument in your home, and you may have to smudge again after the argument is over, especially with the situation will improve card. Now, having said all of that, and make sure that your homeowner's insurance is up to date and it covers you for absolutely everything. Having said all of the disclaimers, I will say that if your father is alive or anyone you would consider a father, it's possible that this message is for him and not you in your home. He needs to be careful that he's not taking any serious risks. He doesn't need to be climbing on the ladder, or pushing himself too hard, because he could have an incident. Now, whether or not they listen, that's a different story, right? Your fifth house, house of social life, social circle, friends. Dating, for those of you single Scorpios. You have hope that your situation's going to get better here, either in the friend category or in the dating category. They're telling you to get more information, okay? So if maybe you've had your eye on someone and they are being quiet or silent, it is time you don't even need to really ask around too much. All you need to do is ask your higher power. You're going to get the information. Scorpios are incredibly powerfully psychic people. You can ask this before you go to bed. Ask that the information come to you in your dream time or sleep, for those of you that have vivid dreams. That's the easiest way that I know. Now, this is why I'm saying this job opportunity here, because this is a contract card, an agreement, a handshake, usually a signature on a piece of paper. You could be getting a job offer, an opportunity. Could this be you signing up at a gym? Sure, because it's the new year and everybody does that, right? But, if you don't have any health resolutions to lose weight or get in the gym, but you want a new job, with what I'm seeing here with your first house, your sixth house, we're not going to get to it, but what I see in the 10th house, they're saying within the next few months, this could be coming to fruition, okay? Whatever you want here, if it's a new job, a new career for some of you, or getting back into the gym and, where you want to be physically. You will be well on your way, especially when you finally make the agreement and decide to do it. Okay, now we're going to pull some cards out of this Morgan Greer, and we're going to see who's around Scorpio in their 7th house of primary relationships, zodiac-wise, before we actually go to the extended truth about Scorpio here in the 7th house. Very good. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Cups, another water sign. Another Scorpio, perhaps. That would be hot, wouldn't it? Or a Pisces. Or a Cancer. You also have the Strength card. Here's your Leo. And then you also have the Swords, which, as you know, show up in every single reading. An Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Okay, if you want to follow me in the extended, link is below. It is on Patreon, tier 2. Like I said, is what you want. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships, including romance angel cards, your 8th house of taxes, contracts, legal matters, intimacy, the source of your significant other's income, if that applies, your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career, and your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and your 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in April. Looks pretty good. Many blessings to you, Scorpio. Take care.